Soon as you see a woman talking to another dude when you guys are supposed to be kicking it, cut that bitch off. Cut that shit off immediately.
Boss shit, your lordship.
What it do? What's up? It's me. I'm back with another video. You know who this is. You know what this is. This is the Real Talk Show. You know, we back in here. And I'm here to talk with you about another subject. Okay? I'm up in the morning. Here we go. I'm up in the morning again. Look. I got my tea, okay? I got my Ceylon tea. I told you where you can find them. Any local African stores or international stores, you can find this tea. I make it very dark. You know, I like my tea dark. You know what I'm saying? Like I like my women. I'm just capping. But anyway, you know where you can get this tea. I told you guys before. If you don't, if you just comment in the box down low, and I'll give you more information on the teas that I drink and stuff like that. Because you know I'm pretty much a herbal freak. I know all about these different herbs, and I love them all. Every day I take them. I'm gonna drink this, and I'm also gonna take 2 sea moss pills. You know, I get the sea moss and I make it into pills, and I take them myself. I take about 2 in the morning and 2 at night. But that's just what I'm doing. Let me take my pill real quick while I'm on the camera, cause I don't wanna not do it. And I want y'all to go ahead and see the raw, cause this is called the Real Talk Show. So y'all gonna see the real me, okay? You see what I really do. Look, I'm taking the pills, okay? And these are sea moss, okay? Irish sea moss. Every day. This is good for you. And I drink this tea with no sweetening, no honey, no NutraSweet, no sugar. Straight up all herb. Anyway, let's get to the video. All right, what's on my mind today? What I'm gonna talk about today is I've been getting a lot of people, or some people been asking me, you know, how do you stand out to a girl from all the other guys that she's talking to? And there's a long version and there's also a short version. Right now, I'm not gonna give you a whole long version on that. We can do that later on another video, but right now I'm just, doing my car video where I'm not gonna take forever on this subject right now. But if you wanted to know information, always comment below, and I'll be sure to respond to you. You can even DM me on Instagram, so and you can catch me there as well. So, what the video today we're gonna talk about, the subject that we're gonna talk about today is how to stand out, like I said. Now, first thing you have to have in order is, first of all, you got to be confident in yourself first. That's first before anything. You have to be confident in yourself. If you lack in confidence or anything like that, off top already, you're messed up with the girl. Okay? So first thing you have to have is pretty much confidence. Second of all, you have to, in order to stand out from other dudes, you're gonna have to exude traits that most other men don't exude, that don't show. They don't show certain traits. They don't show the traits of like a alpha male, a man who doesn't really care about about her shit tests. Because women are gonna shit test you all the time. When you don't give a fuck about her shit test and act like they mean nothing, that's looking good to you, okay? But as far as standing out and you're already talking to the girl and she's got a lot of other dudes that she's talking to, and you want to stand out of them, well, of course. First thing, most dudes are going to be doing, especially anywhere. In America, that's all I can speak about is America, because I'm from America. That's where I've been my whole life. So all I can say is that all the guys are going to be clamoring after her, giving her all this extra attention, probably giving her money, buying her stuff, doing things like that, putting her up on such a high pedestal, making her feel like she sold this and that, and like she's above them and all that. All you got to do is not do that. Be different. Set yourself apart from these other guys by not being a simp, not catering to everything, not catering to everything she wants, not putting her up on a pedestal. If she does something that's unsatisfactory to you, cut off all attention, because that's the number one thing that women want from you as a man is your attention. So the best thing for you to do is just cut off all attention whenever you see these things. Okay? Because when you cut off all attention, you separate yourself from all the other guys that she's talking to. Okay? So that's one powerful thing is don't do what the other guys are doing. Okay? If she's doing some things that's not good for you, that you don't like and you don't want, and you're not accepting, this is why it's good for you to know yourself and to, develop yourself as a man and know exactly what you want before you even attempt to get girls and to try to build your stable up. You got to know who you are, okay? But you know what you will accept, you know what you won't accept. And if the woman is doing things that you don't accept, immediately you have to punish her. And that's by taking away the number one thing that women want from us, because the one thing that they all want from us. And that's the most important thing for them. Well, one of the important things that they look for in a man, especially when you first meet them, is attention. And throughout the relationship, it's the same. They just want your attention. If you take away the attention, you separate yourself from the other guys, because all those other guys are simping for her. All those other guys are putting her up on such a high pedestal, making her feel like she's just a princess. You know what I mean? Yeah, until she meets an alpha male like me, you know what I'm saying? When she meets a real alpha male, then, she'll bow down and she'll become the princess and potentially can be a queen. But, you have to work for that. She has to work for you. You have to make her work for that. So, in order for you to stand out from the other guys, you already know these other guys are buying her shit, trying to give her money, telling her how pretty she is, trying to impress her. Just don't do those things. Don't do those things. Don't do it. Because when you do that, you're putting yourself in a position that's below her. You're putting yourself in a position below her when she doesn't even want that position. She looks at you as a man already as on a pedestal. Women already put you above because you're a man. Then when you go and do shit like that, and you putting her up on such a high pedestal, like she's above you, then, But when you stop and you take that away, she's wondering why you're not acting. She's wondering why you're not acting like all these other guys, and that's making you intriguing to her. Now you're getting somewhere, And the minute she does something that's not satisfactory to you, cut the attention off. Okay? Don't give her no attention. Okay? Give it about a week. Give it a couple days. If you talk to her every day, give it a week. Okay? Give it a few days. Give it a few days. But don't call her. She's gonna already be wondering why you're not. You're gonna have her head running. Why you're not like these other guys. You're gonna have her head going then. Okay? You have to do that. You know what I mean? Because you have to exude alpha male qualities in order for the woman to look at you as different than other guys. Because most other guys are either simps or they're just suckers. Thirsty ass dudes. They just are moved by their dick, controlled by their dick. And they're buying her shit and doing all this stuff for her when she didn't even do anything to deserve it. She didn't do one thing to deserve all that, but these dudes are clamoring over her, giving her all that damn attention. Then you come around and you don't give her none of it. You give her attention, you show interest, but you see that once you see that, especially if a girl is disrespecting you, doing things like you guys are supposed to be kicking it, right? And she's sitting there on the phone with another guy or on a video chat on IG with another guy, and The dude's talking to her. They're talking because they already have rapport with each other. He's talking about how he bought her things already, and she's trying to like low key see where you're at. It's a shit test. She's trying to see where your head is. She's trying to see if you accept that, like all the other guys, which all the other guys do accept her little shit. As soon as you see a woman talking to another dude when you guys are supposed to be kicking it, cut that bitch off. Cut that shit off immediately. Because that is a shit test. She trying to see what kind of man you are. If you're the type of man that accept that type of shit when y'all just meet, you're gonna be in the long run, and the whole long, whatever the relationship is, whether you guys are just friends, fucking, or you trying to make her your girlfriend or whatever, y'all gonna have a long time. She already knows how to get you. She already know how to play. She already know that you gonna accept some bullshit. She already knows it. So she got a whole bunch of, she have a whole arsenal for your ass, for her to bring you down below her, which is what women are gonna do if you allow it. They want to see you fucking be a real man. They want to see you take charge and tell her what it is. They want to see that. But just because you hear women say that they want this and all that, you think that that's what it is. These feminists don't know what the fuck they want. All these women, they say all these things, but when it comes down to it, and they meet a real man that's solid with them, and you don't have to treat to be a dick or anything, but you have values that you stand for, and you're grounded as yourself, you grounded as a man, then yeah, they have no chance against you. Because it's primal, okay? Those feelings for wanting a masculine, dominant man are primal. It's biological. You cannot change that, okay? You can't change it. They've been, all the media and entertainers and everything, and everything, the ads and everything, they all try to make you believe that women want to be in power over men, but they really don't like it. Women are pissed because they have to be that way. In a relationship with the man, they don't want to take on the man role. They might say they do because they're being programmed by all this bullshit out here for you in society, but they really don't feel right being in the position as a man. They would much rather, deep inside, I don't give a fuck what they say, deep inside, they know where they want to be. They'd rather have a man that takes charge and that takes care of all the aspects of what a man's supposed to take care of. They will much rather have that. But they've been dealing with so many weenies that they can't find a real man. That they just think all men are that way, when it's not true. That's why whenever they meet a man that's apart from the groups, then you're getting somewhere. Then they start to want to chase. They start to want to check for you. You know what I mean? You got to be a little mysterious. You can't give a girl everything when you first meet her. Okay? You can't do it. Because it's like it's like you have cards and you just showing them all you're just showing them all. You're not giving any mystery to you. You're not putting any mystery in your personality. You can't just lay everything down for a girl. You have to be a little mysterious. Make her fantasize. Make her create her own fantasy of you in her head. You just can't fuck it up by saying and doing dumb shit. The woman already likes you. Make yourself stand out from the other guys by exuding traits of a alpha male, by exuding traits of a man that does not budge, a man that stands grounded on what he believes, a man that takes care of business, a man that takes care of himself and will take care of his family or anybody that's around him, his girl. That's what she would like to see. But you can't be a simp and you first meet the girl and you're giving her everything, giving her stuff, and she has not done anything to deserve it. You have to make a girl work for these things. You gotta make her work for attention. You gotta make her work for to get treated. Okay? So understand, guys. In order for you to stand out from the other guys that she's talking to, is don't be a simp and do the same thing that these other guys are doing, because most guys are clamoring for her attention and putting her up on such a pedestal. Okay? You want to be that guy that does total opposite of what everybody else is doing. Being totally different and not falling for her shit tests. Because always pay attention to her shit tests. I don't give a fuck if you just met her. I don't care if you've been with her for a long-term relationship. Either way, you're gonna always run into shit tests with her, because she's always gonna be testing your manhood. She's always gonna be testing your character as a man. Always. She's always gonna be testing your character no matter what. So like my boy Patrice O'Neal said, you gotta keep pimping even when you together, even when you married, you gotta keep pimping. And I don't mean pimping like putting your girl out in the street, but I'm saying you gotta keep macking. You know what I'm saying? The same things you were doing in the beginning to get her is the same thing you do out. But that's another video, okay? That's a whole nother video. But that just was on my mind. And it's true. You know what I'm saying? But that's a whole nother video. In order for you to stand out, you have to not budge. You have to be an alpha male. You have to have alpha male traits at least. Even if you're not all the way where you want to be and all the way grown to where you want to be, you still have to exude those traits. You can't accept shit. You got to put yourself as a high value man. That's the word I'm really looking for. A high value man. Put yourself up as a high value man. Okay? If you're a high value man, you're not going to be looking at some girl as her just because she cute. You putting her up on a pedestal as if she's a Queen of Sheba. I mean, even if it was Queen of Sheba, don't put her up like that. But you don't put her up on no pedestal like that, because that's not the place they want to be in. A woman wants to put you on a pedestal because that's where she already has you. You have all the power, especially after you have sex with her. You have all the power. Okay? And that's the way it's supposed to be. She feels in the right place, and you're in the right place. Okay? So, exude high value qualities, okay? And you'll stand out from the other guys. Because other guys aren't focused on their self like that. Other guys aren't studying women like that. Other guys are not trying to better themselves in that way, internally. So if you're working on yourself, doing self-help, fixing your mind, fixing your body, you just growing as a person, then that's all you need to stand out from the other guys. Because I don't know what percentage, but there's a big percentage of guys, the majority of guys are not working on themselves. The majority of guys are not going to the gym. The majority of guys are not practicing self-help. The majority of guys are not studying human behavior in women, studying women. No one's doing this. And you don't even have to study women. You can just be yourself, be a high value male, know what you will tolerate, know what you want. And that's it. And go for that. Don't budge for somebody trying to make you go against the grain. Okay? I'm not going to go on a long rant about in this video, so I'm going to end it here soon, but I just wanted to get that off my chest, and I wanted you guys to hear some inspirational words or something that you could probably take from. I hope that you can. I hope at least one person takes something from this video, because if you do, I did my job. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and end the video. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Everything's beautiful. I love this day. I'm about to have a good day. I'm about to go out here and kill it. And I want you to do the same. Okay? So I'm going to let y'all go with this video. I send you guys love. peace, abundance, and joy, okay? You know who this is? You know what this is. This the Real Talk Show, and it's me, and I'm out.